Hello and welcome to the development log for Spearhead update for April. This month I've been working on local collision for the tanks primarily. They will just avoid here and there. I need to put that spacing a bit further, but he almost pulled it off. Still a work in progress, obviously, but they're going pretty good. So just some braking avoidance and navigation avoidance as well. One little bug we've got at the moment is they brake for too long, but I'll get onto that. The other thing I've been working on is the navigation through obstacles. Which is getting a lot better. And it's been a bit of a task to combine the local avoidance with the navigation as well. So yeah, it's been some busy times. The other thing that's working better now too is like when they need to change direction and things like that. Still want to smooth it out a bit, but I don't want them to just stop like that. I want them to just sort of smoothly change to the next direction, but it's working pretty good now, and they can reverse formation and stuff without going into haywire. So they've actually flipped their orientation or order of the formation. Oh, that's the other thing I've done too. I've smoothed out the requirement for a form up. So if you watched the last week's video, those would be good for testing the tanks in a bit of time to do that. All types of terrain. Whereas now, if they're see what they get stuck on, see what they have trouble navigating, see what edge cases come up that we need to fix. It's a lot smoother. So next I got an update from Brian, who's been working on a test map for us, something a bit more complex than this that we can really test the navigation on and stuff. I've only really got the navigation ready today, so I haven't had a lot of driving around on it, but here's Brian on his update.
Hi there, Spearhead followers. Just a little update on the map, test map progression that we've got going at the moment. After sorting out a few performance issues, it was just been rubbish, so we looked into the trace that UE has. So you can pull up a memory trace and it shows you all the GPU stuff, the whole lot, and visualises it there. Sort of looked into that, and we've determined that it was the static meshes of our grass that were causing that. So yeah, that's put us back on track, get that performance a bit more under control and around that 60 frames a sec. That's what everyone wants. So this is the actual map. We're going to have a bit of a flick around there. At the moment you can see we've got world petitions set up, so if I fly over the hill here you can see them loading off in the distance. Along with the world petition, get that bit of a fog transition, so as it's loading those trees in out in the distance, it'll actually sort of mask that transition point. Some early stages with that, but sort of give you a bit of an idea as to what's happening there. The other thing set up at the moment, or nearly set up and ready for testing, is collisions. So around all those trees and rocks and whatnot, which we'll actually just zoom in real quick and give you a quick look in here. Some nice little rocks and bushes and whatnot around there. If we jump back out of play mode here, we can actually display the nav mesh, and we can see that it's navving around trees. But anyway, that's a little update there at the moment. Looking out over without the world petition, you can sort of see the world is there. So anyway, that's all from me. Thank you.
So here we are on the new terrain. The terrain's going to be really good for testing, like, what they have trouble navigating, and what they, if they get stuck on certain terrain bumps and scrapes, and how we can handle that. At the moment, they'll navigate the trees, but they can pass through them if they get stuck. So if you see a tank driving through a tree, that's why. But otherwise, pretty happy with where we're at the moment, and the terrain is huge and it's running really well, so it's a good start. For next month, we're gonna try and move on to inventory, get the inventory going, and also probably some UI because they're actually getting quite hard to see, when they're not selected. It's quite cool at the moment being able to drive around with them. Combat is on the cards, but I was probably a month away now, or two, before I start on it even. Put regular updates in the Discord throughout the month on what I'm working on, what I'm having troubles with, or whatever's going on. You can support our project by becoming a Patreon. The link's available in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you next month with some more updates. Thanks for watching.